What's up, guys? Magical Libra here today, and we are going over a Red Eyes test hand video for you guys. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So what we'll be doing in this video, kind of like what we did in our last video with the Dark Magician deck, we will be going over the best and decent test hands for this deck. So let's just get right into it, guys. All right, so for starters, let's go into a basic hand. Let's go first for a combo. Caught by the Grave and Red Eyes Fusion, alright? This is like the basic combo for a lot of decks that are playing Red Eyes Fusion today, is for you to have Called by the Grave in your hand. So, for those of you that are just trying to learn your combos and stuff, this is like a basic one-on-one combo, alright? 2-card combo right here, alright? You play Red Eyes Fusion, alright? Your opponent will most likely Ash Blossom this card because they can. Alright, so if they go and they Ash Blossom Red Eyes Fusion, you can activate Called by the Grave to banish their Ash Blossom and negate its effect, so your Red Eyes Fusion can go through and you can pull out your Dragoon, your Slash Dragon, any of your other Red Eyes Fusions. It's probably going to be Dragoon though. But yeah, that's a 2-card combo for the deck for anybody that plays Red Eyes Fusion. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into the actual hands though, alright? So let's go ahead and start off, because we are playing 3 Red Eyes Fusion in the deck. Let's start off with, obviously, a Red Eyes Fusion, a Dragon Shrine, a Return of the Dragon Lords, let's see, an Allure of Darkness, and an Ash Blossom, alright? So this could be a possible hand that you could get while playing the deck. Most likely not that many spells, but this is a pretty good hand nonetheless. Alright, so you could play Red Eyes Fusion first turn, and that would be it. You could Dragon Shrine, but you wouldn't be able to activate Return of the Dragon Lords, and Ash Blossom would be for your opponent's turn. You know, you could do a Lure, but you don't have a Dark, so that would be a very bad scenario with your Allure of Darkness, but that's okay. So what you could probably do is most likely you will activate Dragon Shrine, right? And you'll send Red Eyes Black Dragon to the grave, and then that way you can also send, let's see here, you can send Rocket Synchron to the grave, alright? That way you send those to the grave, alright? That goes to the grave. Alright, now let's just say, let's leave it at that for right now. Let's go ahead and activate Red Eyes Fusion. Alright, then you can send Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician to the grave. So you can pull out your copy of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon over here, because that's the safest spot. Alright, so now that goes over the grave. Now you can, most likely you can just pass return, leaving 3 cards in hand and possibly negating 2 of their effects, one with Dragoon and one with Ash. But Dragoon's discard, you would probably discard your Return of the Dragon Lords, or your Allure of Darkness. But if you were to discard Return of the Dragon Lords, you could definitely get it in the grave fast. That way, if your Dragon Monster were to be destroyed, maybe by battle, you can just Return the Dragon Lords, bam. Alright? But there you go. So that's just like combo 1. I mean, you could do Allure of Darkness, draw 2, possibly discard your whole hand because you don't have Dark Monsters in your hand, but that's alright. That'll be for like next turn, alright? So that is just one possible variation of cards that you could have in your hand using this deck. Alright, so let's go ahead and separate all these cards back. And let's go ahead and pick a new hand that you possibly could have, alright? So let's go ahead and separate them real quick, alright? We're going to do a hand without Red Eyes Fusion this time, because sometimes you just don't get Red Eyes Fusion. You're just not that lucky, you know? So let's go ahead and do a really bad hand. Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Ash Blossom, Dragon Shrine, and Return of the Dragon Lords, alright? So these 2 cards right here are going to be your saving hope, your fate, what you can possibly do. because you have a broke hand. All right. So here's what we'll do. All right. So of course, you got Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Bricks, Ash Blossom for your opponent's turn, and Dragon Shrine, and Return of the Dragon Lords. All right. So of course you're gonna play Dragon Shrine, send Red Eyes Black Dragon. That way you can send Rocket Synchron again because you want to pull that out later. Then you can play Return of the Dragon Lords, pull out Red Eyes Black Dragon. All right. Then Red Eyes Black Dragon or Return will go to the grave. All right, so now you've got Red Eyes Black Dragon on the field. This is first turn, so you brick. You got Ash Blossom for next turn, and that's pretty much all you can do because you can't really pull out anything else. But you know, sometimes that's just how it is for the Red Eyes deck. But that's a really bad hand, and that's like the most that you possibly could do. Because with any deck that plays a normal monster, you can brick. You can get all three of those normal monsters in your deck into your hand first turn. It can be that way, so you just got to watch out for it, guys. If you get that, you better know that if you don't draw something really good next turn, you've lost the game pretty much. All right, so let's go ahead and try a different hand. Let's try something actually decent. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the Ash Blossom back and that as well. All right. So let's go ahead and try for a hand using Rocket Synchron, Noctovision. Let's try using Blackstone Legend. Let's see here. Lure Darkness and World Legacy Guard Dragon. All right. So this is actually a pretty decent hand. All right, you got 2 spells and 3 monsters. All right. So of course, with these 5 cards that you possibly could have, you want to save your Rocket Synchron for when you have a level 7 in the grave. All right. So let's say you normal summon Blackstone, tribute it, special summon out your Red Eyes Black Dragon. Well, because you special summoned out a Dark Dragon, you can special summon Nocto. All right, because that's Nocto cheese. Now, because you got 2 level 7s on the field, you could go into a rank 7, or using Nocto's other effect, let's see here, you could go, actually you can't, we don't play a Link monster that does that. All right, so you could play World Legacy Guard Dragon, special summon this effect monster, then you could go into a Link 2, and then you could go into either Geonator or most likely your Predaplant. So because you linked, you get to draw a card. So let's just make that a blank card right there. So now you got an extra card in your hand. All right. Now you've got these 3 cards in your hand. All right. So these 3 right here. My bad. I kind of forgot that the video kind of cuts off right here. So I'm like having my cards like this way. All right. So now you've got that on the field. All right. So what you could do next is you want to wait to activate that effect, so you summon out your Dragoon. So let's see, did I summon I did normal summon Blackstone Legend. All right, so I can't summon Synchron for this turn, but I can do it next turn and pull out Noctovision and go for either Draco Berserker or Bills. But that's just for next turn. All right, so let's go ahead and activate that effect. That way you can ditch Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician to the grave. Then you can summon out your copy of Dragoon. That way you have 3 cards in hand. You can possibly just ditch your Allure of Darkness or the extra card you drew, it don't matter. And you got that for your opponent's turn. All right, so that's actually a really good hand. All right. So let's go ahead and do the best hand in this deck, because I feel like the best hand in this deck is like top tier. Like, I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and clear out all these cards real quick for you guys. All right, for this specific hand, you only really need 4 cards in your hand. But we're going to go ahead and just add that extra random 5th card just because. All right. So for this hand, we are going to be using, and it doesn't really include red eyes, it just special summons a lot. Alright, so of course we're going to be using Gateway Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, which I guess is a red eyes card, but it doesn't say red eyes, Noctovision Dragon, and Schwarzschild, or Schwarzschild, Limit Dragon. It's the child dragon. Get over it. Alright. And let's go ahead and, I don't know, play Allure Darkness. There you go. Alright. So now, you got Gateway Dragon, Black Metal Dragon, Noctovision Dragon, and Schwarzschild Limit Dragon. Alright. So, what you do here is, you can go second with this turn. You can. But, going first, what you would do is you would normal summon Gateway Dragon, alright? Then you activate his effect, special summon a level 4 lower dragon. So you special summon this Dark Dragon right here. Alright, because you special summon the Dark Dragon, you can special summon Noctovision Dragon. The way you special summon, you can only special summon this card, you can tribute it, but his effect says that if your opponent controls a monster with 2,000 more attack, you can just special summon him. So that is why he's also in the deck at 3. Because your opponent generally has 2,000 more attack, like most people do, you know, besides the trap card decks. So that's why he's in the deck. Alright, so now you got 3 monsters on the field, because you're going first. Alright, so what you could do here is, you could probably trade out your Black Metal for a Linkuriboh. Alright, and then you could search off Red Eyes Fusion. So we'll go ahead and grab that real quick. Alright. So now you still have 3 effect monsters on the field. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see. You know, we do have a dark monster, so that could be a thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and tribute Linkuriboh and Nocto to go into Predaplant. Alright. So, because we tributed Nocto for a link, we get to draw an extra card. So, that'll be that. Just an extra card that we have in our hand. Alright. Now, we can activate Allure Darkness. Alright, so we have 3 cards in hand. Draw 2 more. Alright, and then we can banish our Dark Monster. Alright, so we can be banished. So, now we have 4 cards in hand, including Red Eyes Fusion. Alright, and what we can do is activate Predaplant. And we can summon out our Dragoon by sending Red Eyes Fusion and Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon to the grave. So now, I mean, any of the cards that we drew, like, it could be Red Eyes, which, I mean, one of them definitely is, but, you know, we don't know that. So it's possible that they could still be in the deck and you could still have 4 cards. So yeah. Anyways, so now that you have already done that, you can't special summon anymore for the rest of the turn. You can have Dragoon on the field with any one of these cards to negate. Next turn, you can play Red Eyes Fusion, go into Dragoon again, because we do play 2 Dark Magician in the deck, which is, yes, it can be very bricky. Also, because we play 2 Red Eye or Dark Magician, it's possible we could take 1 out and play a Summon Skull. That way we could play the Archfiend Fusion monster, but that's just like, that's a choice. I'd rather go for Dragoon, because it's a lot more, it's just better than the other Archfiend Fusion, so it's my choice. Anyway, so we've got that field, 4 cards in hand, really great, and we also get to draw a card for next turn. Obviously, hopefully won't be another Dark Magician, but, you know, it just is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle the deck real quick, and let's see what we can actually get using actual possibility and probability, you know, for actually getting out cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and shuffle the deck real quick. Actually, I'm going to cut the video for you guys, that way it don't take that long. Alright, so I've just been shuffling the deck for a good minute now. I think it's all sorted out. Alright, so we're just going to shuffle it just a little bit more. Alright, and I think that'll do it. Alright, give it a nice cut. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just draw probably five draws. Probably 5 hands if they're good. Alright, so first card. All right, Darkness Metal. All right, second, Gateway. Third is Red Eyes Black. All right, Return of the Dragon Lords. And Allure of Darkness. All right, so be honest, this is probably what I would expect playing Red Eyes. No offense, Red Eyes players. I do love Red Eyes, but the deck, it just bricks so much. You can't argue with that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and since the deck is shuffled, so let's go ahead and play Allure of Darkness. Draw 2 cards. All right. Now let's go ahead and banish a dark monster. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and banish Darkness Metal. No offense, Dark. Well, no, I'll banish Red Eyes. All right. Let's go ahead and normal summon Gateway Dragon. That way we can special summon Black Metal. All right. Now we can go into Linkuriboh. Then we can go into Predaplant. Alright, so we can get that Linkuriboh in the grave. That way we can use it for any of our other level 1s. Alright, let's go ahead and activate. Do we have level 7? No level 7s. Alright, let's go ahead and activate Predaplant. Alright, let's go ahead and send Red Eyes Fusion. Alright, hoping they don't negate it. We can go ahead and send Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician, wherever he might be. Oh my god, they're both together. Alright, let's go ahead and send them to the grave. Actually, just for clarity, let's put Predaplant over there. Alright. Alright, I get kind of weird about shuffling decks. Anyway, so let's go ahead and pull out our copy of Dragoon. Alright, yes, of course, it's very shiny. Alright, also it's fake. But anyway, you didn't hear that. Alright, so let's go ahead and that'll be it for that turn. Alright, so they'll do their stuff. I'll probably negate it with their effect by, I don't know, sending Darkness Metal to the grave. Alright. Then I don't know, we could just I could probably send Return of the Dragon Lords. That'd be fine. And then, that'd be whatever. If they get rid of Dragoon, oh well. If they don't, great. Alright, draw a card, World Legacy, play it. You can target a level 4 and special summon it. Alright. So that'd be cool. Actually, you know what, we could probably special summon Black Metal. Alright. Then we can do Linkuriboh's effect, tribute Black Metal, search out that. I don't believe I used Black Metal at all to search out Red Eyes Fusion. Or did I? I think I did not. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. I forgot to, so this is a video. I can make mistakes, so it's okay. All right. So we went ahead and searched Black Metal's effect from earlier to search Red Eyes Fusion. All right, and now we're doing it again to search Red Eyes Fusion. All right, so now we have 2 Red Eyes Fusion in hand. All right. All right. Now we can, let's see here. We can normal summon Rocket Synchron. All right, and then we can bring back our level 7, level 5 or higher dragon monster. All right, and then we can go into a Synchro level 8. All right, and we can either bring out Draco or we can bring out Bills, but we're probably going to bring out Bills. All right, that way we can just put Bills right over here. All right, then let's go ahead and pop their cards, and then attack. So it's pretty good, pretty consistent with what we actually got for the cards that we had. So let's go ahead and reshuffle all these cards real quick and try again with a new hand. All right, do we have any extra cards in the grave? No? Okay, so let's just go ahead and just push them in there real quick and just reshuffle the deck. All right, so let's go ahead ahead and pull these cards back. All right, and let's go ahead and shuffle it just a little bit. Give it that good Yugi shuffle. All right, and give it a nice clean cut. And let's go ahead and try it again. All right, so first, Lower Darkness. All right, Nocto, sweet. Ooh, another Nocto. All right, Black Metal. All right, okay. And Called. Okay, that's it's pretty bad actually. All right, so let's go ahead. Actually, wait, hold on. It's that's a Cyberse crap. All right. So we'll go ahead and normal summon Black Metal. Activate Allure Darkness. All right. Draw 2. 1, 2. All right. Go ahead and banish one of the Nocto. All right. Then go into Linkuriboh. All right. Activate Black Metal's effect. Search for Red Eyes Fusion. Can't believe it was on the bottom. All right. So we got 5 cards in hand. Can't use those. We can use Red Eyes Fusion, Called by the Grave combo for next turn. Can't use that until next turn. All right, and we can't use that at all. So we have 5 bricks in hand that we can't really do anything with for this turn. So we could just end turn. They'll probably attack. We'll activate Linkuriboh's effect, make it 0. They'll attack with a couple extra monsters maybe, and we will survive for next turn. So next turn we'll draw. Oh wow, Red Eyes Black Dragon. All right, so now we'll play Red Eyes Fusion. All right, they'll Ash it, so we'll Call by the Grave it. All right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get out our Red Eyes Black Dragon, or our Red Eyes Black Dragon, because Red Eyes Fusion. We'll go ahead and send Red Eyes and Dark Magician from deck to grave to get it out on the field. All right. Now, in the event that they Ash it, I mean, and we Call by the Grave it, like, technically, I think they could chain that with either Infinite Impermanence or Effect Veiler, but I don't know. So, it's possible. I think they could. But I'm not going to get into the technicalities for that. All right. So it is next turn, so we got that on field. We used Red Eyes Fusion, so we can't really use any of these, but we've got a discard to negate destroy. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle these all back in the deck, and let's see what else we can get using our little combinations here. All right. So like I said, I mean, playing the Red Eyes deck, it's fun. It really is, especially when you get out Dragoon. And Linkuriboh play is like a constant with this deck. But to be honest, playing this deck is like really slow at the moment. Like, I know it has tons of support, but it doesn't have like the right support. It's not consistent with today's meta. It may have tons of Red Eyes cards, but they're not really consistent at all. In fact, they even nerfed some of the old Red Eyes cards and made it like Black Dragon's Chick instead of Red Eyes Black Chick, you know. Like, you could have left that alone, you know. But it's alright. Alright. So there we go. Let me put that back. Alright, so let's go ahead and try one more time, see what we get. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wacha. So we get Black Metal, Darkness, Dark Magician, Nocto, and oh my god, okay. Alright, so brick. We got this. We'll save that for later. So we're going to go ahead and play Blackstone, tribute it, summon out Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, now because we summoned Black Dragon out, we can summon Nocto. Then we can go into a rank 7 play. We'll go into Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. Alright, or Red Eyes Flare Middle Dragon. Alright, then let's go ahead and equip Black Metal to him, giving him 28, 29, 30, to 1, to 2, to 3, to 400 attack. Also, he can't be destroyed by card effects, I believe. He can be targeted though, so that's a bummer. All right, so that way we got black metal on the field. If he goes to the grave, we can search off Red Eyes Fusion just instantly. All right, so now we got a good beat stick on the field, and we have 2 cards in hand for next turn. All right, so in the event that they probably won't do anything, but we are going to get that 500 burn damage every time they activate an effect. All right, so draw a card would be Dragon Shrine. All right, so you'd send Red Eyes Black Dragon, and you would send why not Rocket Synchro. All right, you'd send those to the grave. Actually, you know what? Instead of Rocket Synchron, we could probably send Gateway Dragon. That way, if we get World Legacy Guard Dragon, we could get Gateway Dragon out, and then we can special summon even more, because that would be great. All right. So, I mean that's it for that. Let's go ahead and try. We'll try 2 more hands, and then we'll call it a wrap for the day. But I mean, playing this deck, there's only so much combos you can do in one turn unless you have like a perfect hand, which is what I showed you earlier in the earlier clip of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle it a little bit more. Right, a nice clean cut. Put that out, put that back in. All right, so let's go ahead and draw 1. All right, 2, 3. Oh no, you know this is gonna be a bad hand. 4 and 5. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. This is not once per turn, so Black Metal, Link Karibo, search Red Eyes Fusion. All right. You could wait and end turn there, but what all can we do? Play Monster Reborn, Black Metal. Go into Predaplant. All right, Black Metal's effect. Search out Red Eyes Fusion yet again. Well, we could search Red Eyes Spirit actually, because we do play the 1 Spirit, so we could search that out. All right. So there you go. So now we got that in hand. Can't use that right now. Can't use either of those right now. We can go ahead and set Spirit. All right. So we then set Spirit. All right, and we can activate that effect to send our second Red Eyes Fusion from deck to grave as cost and pay 2K. All right, and if they don't negate it, we can go ahead and send Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon, and we can get out our Dragoon. All right, and we still have Red Eyes Fusion, Magical Eyes Fusion, and Limit Schwartz Dragon. So we have the possibility to get out 2 more Dragoons in this deck, because, like, oh my god. All right, and if they have if they have monsters with 2K. Limit Schwartz says, if your opponent controls a monster with 2,000 more attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, and that's it. So we could do that, then we can do it again. We can go into another Link 2, so that would be great. Or we can go into Link 4, considering we have 4 Link monsters, but you know, we don't really want to do that with our Dragoon. That would be nice. All right, so that is a decent hand. So let's go ahead and try it for 1 more. All right. Because we actually got a better hand that time. So let's go ahead and, I mean, the Limit Schwartz was like, we still got a decent hand, considering. So let's go ahead and try for 1 more hand, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap the video up right there. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do a little quick power shuffle. All right. All right, and cut. All right. Let's go ahead and put all these cards back real quick. All right, and here is the moment of truth. Draw. All right, it is Darkness Metal. All right, give us something good. All right, not good. All right, Allure of Darkness. All right, Magical Ice Fusion. This is not looking good at all. And Return of the Dragon Lord. Oh my god. All right. All right. Play Allure. Draw 2. 1, 2. All right. Banish. Banish Dark Magician. All right. Red Eyes Darkness Metal on the field by banishing a... Is it Red Eyes or is it a dragon? By banishing one face-up dragon you control. Never mind. All right. Jesus. Wow. Okay. In that case, we're going to keep that one and we're going to banish that one. All right. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon Black Metal. All right. And we're going to go into Linkuriboh. Linkuriboh. All right. And then we can... be honest, I don't know. That's really Brickhand, guys. That's really Brickhand. We can search Red Eye. We can search a Red Eyes card, which is going to be either Red Eyes Spirit or Red Eyes Fusion. That's the only Red Eyes spell and traps we have in the deck. All right, so that's really gross. So yeah, that's really gross. All right, it's kind of looking like I need to wrap this video up, but yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for that turn. Next turn, if we, if we survive, Linkuriboh is already in the grave. We'll draw. Alright, Nocto's in hand. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and play Red Eyes Fusion, of course. Hoping they don't negate it. We're gonna go ahead and send Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Pull out our favorite card. Alright. We're going to go ahead and can't normal summon their set for that turn. We're going to go ahead and pop, alright, and attack. And in the event that we have a thing, we can just like discard Return of the Dragon Lords and get that out of there. That way we can just keep our... Actually, you know what? We can discard Darkness Metal. That's what we can do. We can discard Darkness Metal. Alright, and then we can do that. But, like I said, this deck, it gets really bricky, guys. So, like, if you're wanting to play the Red Eyes Black Dragon deck, you can play it a lot differently than I do. It is your choice in what you play. Like, the Limit Schwartz Dragon is, like, completely my choice card. It's just a free special summon card. That way I can go into link plays. Now, it is a level 8. God, I wish it was level 7, but it is a level 8 Dark Dragon monster. So, it helps with Nocto Vision's play, but that's about it. You could take it out, and be honest, you could probably play Starliege Seyfert if you wanted to. In fact, that is what I almost recommended for playing in this deck, but I just decided to run with this because I don't really have Starliege Seyfert at the moment. I may sub it in for the deck, but I don't know. Because, I mean, it's a really great card. It really is. I'm not down on it at all, but, like, I just the Red Eyes Dragon deck, even with Starliege Seyfert, is pretty slow. So, I mean, you could try playing Starliege. It would work, but I tried keeping it all dark monsters as much as possible. But that's going to be it for the Red Eyes starter hand guides. So if you stayed for this long, I want to thank you for watching for this long. Also, leave down in the comments like what you liked about the test hounds and what decks you want to see me post deck profiles for. Also, like hint, next deck profile, guys, is going to be a Link monster deck. So stay tuned for that, guys. And peace out.